What is going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the Binkz and Doodle Effect. My name is Binkz, and joined with me, as always, I have Mr. DrewskiDoodles right underneath me. To our right, we have Mr. ChrisLG, and then right there in the corner, we got Mr. Lost M1K3. How's it going, guys? Thank you guys for being on the cast this week.
Thanks for having me.
It's good. What's up, y'all?
What's up, man?
What's up?
Going good.
So this is actually episode number 40 for the Binkz and Doodle Effect. And episode number 40 will be presented to you by Rogue Energy as usual. Rogue Energy is a premium energy and focus supplement designed to optimize your mental and physical performance. Unlike healthy canned energy drinks, this powerful supplement can be taken daily for overall improved performance. Filled with vitamins and amino acids, Rogue Energy is a way to increase your natural energy, sharpen your mental focus, reduce fatigue, improve alertness, and increase exercise capacity. If you use the code GETLIVID, you guys will get 5% off your entire purchase. That is GETLIVID for 5% off your entire purchase. Let us know down in the comments. DM us if you do. Use the code. We'd love to hear it. It's delicious. Go for it. Rogue Energy.
Well done.
Thank you.
Lost a step.
Yeah.
Delicious.
You know what? It has been a while since we've been doing this.
It's been a busy summer.
We've went through COVID again with me. We had vacations. A lot of things just coming in our way, but
Had my hamster's communion. That was pretty exciting.
I would like to think that we're back, though, Andrew.
I would agree with that.
Absolutely. So, Andrew, if you want to lead us off, what are we talking about today that is so important?
Oh, baby. It's everyone's favorite time of the year, especially Mikey's. Mikey, what time of year is it?
It's fantasy football season, and
One more time.
It's
Say it
fantasy
again.
football season, and there's no better season than the next. It's 7 months. No,
Not even close.
6 months. 4 months.
It's the next.
It's like-
Life
Yeah,
doesn't matter without fantasy football. It is empty
Facts.
and meaningless, and we're back,
Facts.
and that's what
Mhm.
matters.
It really
Well
is.
then. I don't know if I
Yeah.
will go that far, but fantasy football is very important to life.
Yeah.
I agree.
There's Mikey is back.
So yeah, Mikey goes kind of ham with fantasy football, but he's in like 17 leagues.
I'm in
I-
6.
Bro, like the
Team?
fantasy football season will start. He'll watch the first play of the game. It won't go his way, and my man gets so mean. So mean.
I don't have friends during fantasy football, and you know what? That's fine. I'll be friends with you guys the other 8 months of the year. It's cool. We'll all be buddies. We'll have fun. We'll spend like Christmas and holidays together. We'll go in the pool, have a good time. But I will be the first to fucking throat slam you into a wall to get my guy in fantasy football.
Can confirm that you were very mean during fantasy football.
Yo, Mikey, remember that time? I just wanted just a random mean moment. I'm gonna bring an example. When Chubb, was running. It was Browns already won. Chubb was running down
Yes.
the sideline for a
I know
touchdown,
exactly
and
what you're talking about.
he went on the
Oh.
1 yard line. You were so
Oh.
fucking mad because the Browns were already winning. So Chubb did the right thing and just went out on the 1 yard
100%.
line. And Mikey had Chubb on his team, and he needed that touchdown so bad for a win, and he ran out. And my man just stormed out of my house, just straight
Yeah.
depressed.
I understand Chubb's my favorite player. I understand why he did it. He should have done. That's the smart move for his team. But it wasn't the smart move for my team, Nick. I needed you. And he let me
Still bought
down,
his
but that's
jersey,
all right.
Oh.
Well, yeah, of course, he's my favorite player. You don't not buy your favorite
Yeah,
player.
you had the opportunity to take him last night, like guaranteed, and you didn't.
Well, yeah, but like if you don't take CMC first overall, you shouldn't play fantasy football.
Not true.
Not true love to Nick Chubb.
I think Nick Chubb has a better year than CMC. Nah, that's definitely that is so false. Oh my god.
I mean,
That couldn't be any more false.
are you playing PPR, half PPR, or standard?
It doesn't matter.
Because standard, he's probably going to be close, but no, none of the other ones.
I
doesn't
could
just
definitely
go enough.
see like Dalvin finishing as the RB1 this year. I could see it. Like I don't consider CMC a lock to finish as a number one.
If
Overall fantasy
if Dalvin can stay healthy for the whole season, yes. If he doesn't, then probably not. But he's going to be like top 4 RB minimum, mini.
Dalvin, yeah, I would hope so. I mean, top 4.
Maybe.
I think you're gonna have to be we're going to say in half PPR. CMC, Derrick Henry, Dalvin Cook, and who's the fourth one? I don't think it's Alvin Kamara.
Wow, that's an L.
Kamara's
not
draft,
Alvin Kamara.
Kamara's draft value definitely has gone down.
I hope it does. I want to pick him up on freaking Monday.
If it's not Alvin, it's gotta be Zeke.
Yeah, honestly. So Kamara's ADP is 4, but if I had 4 and the first 3 were CMC, Dalvin Cook, and Derrick Henry, I wouldn't take Alvin Kamara. I would probably end up taking Nick Chubb or Aaron Jones.
I'm gonna try to down talk Kamara so you guys let him fall to me at like 9. Kamara lives off like the dump passes that he was getting from Drew Brees. Jameis Winston doesn't target his RBs as much. Not at least he didn't in Tampa. So you got to think that if he does, hopefully Sean Payton tells him to target Kamara because that's the best guy on the field. You also got to think that the defenses are gonna just cover him too.
Okay, yeah, he's still going to be. He should still be drafted top 6 overall.
Well, yeah, no, 100%. I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to get you guys to let him get me a 9.
We're not amateurs here, Mikey.
Just playing devil's advocate, though, Jameis Winston, when he was on the Bucs, was blind. We're gonna see a brand new quarterback in Jameis Winston. Just throwing that out there. I mean, people, you can knock Winston all you want because he really did kind of suck, and I mean, he still threw like 30-plus touchdowns a year blind. I mean, he also threw like 30 interceptions as well. But he's actually can see now. So
and now he was under the tutelage of Drew Brees.
I'm hoping he flourishes on the Saints. That'd be dope.
That would be cool. That would be cool. That team needs it because without a good quarterback, they're screwed.
Absolutely.
What do you mean? Taysom Hill's right there.
Shut up. Don't you talk to me about Taysom Hill.
Jack of all trades.
Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's start to Chris. What are your opinions?
Hey, Chris. Let's go.
I mean, you guys were all talking. I told you I want Alvin Kamara. Let him talk him down, Mikey. Let him fall down. You think you're going to get him at 9? You best hope I'm 10 because I'm picking him up. I'll pick him up at 2. CMC's obviously first. No, it's not.
Kamara.
Wait, so you're saying
you're going to take Kamara over Dalvin Cook and Henry?
100%.
Oh,
you're smoking something.
I understand Chris over Derrick Henry. I do not agree over Dalvin Cook though.
In PPR maybe, but not in standard and half.
I mean, Derrick Henry has got a lot of passing.
That's why in PPR he drops.
You guys can say all you want. Kamara's my Christmas miracle with 6 touchdowns, so I will forever and die by Alvin and the Chipmunks. So I mean,
he is Santa Claus.
You guys can say whatever you want. You can say he's trash. You guys said he was trash last season. You know what? But you know what? You know who won? This guy. Big Kamara believer.
Where are you above me?
Oh, I'm pretty sure you guys shit on him last year.
I didn't. I didn't get to grab him. Oh, no, I was like 3rd, and I took Derrick.
I mean, you guys let him fall to 7, and I scooped him at 7 last year, and I was like, you know what? Give me Kamara. I'm pretty sure I said Le'Veon Bell was going to outrun Kamara like a few years ago, and I literally ate my words. Big Kamara fan now. Big Kamara fan.
You are a big. So everyone's got their guy. Mikey, I know you have once again linked up with your crazy ex-girlfriend of fantasy football, Joe Mixon.
I don't like him.
I don't want to talk about him because I like. You guys don't like him? Perfect. We don't got to talk about him that much.
I don't even care that we're in a draft together. I can assure you there's never a situation where I'm taking Mixon.
Same.
All right, well,
I will let him fall. No matter, even if he's right there.
Why?
I just don't like him.
Dude, if you can get him,
why don't you like him
in the mid-second round? That's a league-winning pick.
Is it the injuries? Are you not happy with the injuries? Is that your biggest?
I just don't think he's that good.
That's terrible. Chris, why don't you like him? You'll give me an answer.
He gets hurt all the time, bro. He's just.
You know what's a crazy fact? No, not even Julio.
Hit him with it.
You know what's a crazy fact? Joe Mixon has played in more NFL games than Dalvin Cook.
That's great.
Okay. Thank you.
And has nowhere near the amount of fantasy points.
I also said I would draft Kamara over Dalvin because Dalvin gets hurt.
Yeah, that's fair. But once again, Dalvin Cook is going
him again. I'm not a big Dalvin Cook fan. I mean, I'm gonna take him if I'm 4th pick and Kamara's gone and CMC's gone and Henry's gone. I'm gonna take Dalvin, but I would rather Derrick Henry than Dalvin. I would pick Dalvin 4th. I like Henry. He's a big fucking hit stick. I love watching the man. Cook's good. He's just good. You know, Kamara is
Imagine
like,
Dalvin going 4.
yeah. I mean, he would go 4 to me. Like someone would get blessed if I pick up someone. But I like watching Kamara. It's like fucking watching liquid run through like a strainer like that. He's fun to watch. CMC's just a cheat code. Like
He
if you
really
put in
is.
cheats in Madden. And Henry, like watching Henry run through people and just watching them toss people aside, entertaining as fun to watch. Dalvin,
Very
he's
entertaining.
good. He's just good, right? But I'd rather watch my man soak through water, you know. And I'm just a big Kamara fan. Also,
Through water.
I was also like we were talking about like your girlfriends in the league, biggest Diggs fan before he was even big. By the way, now he's a big unit. Everyone's like, "Oh, Chris, get Diggs." It wore off, you know. You know, like he's so good
So,
now.
are you taking credit for Stephon Diggs being possibly the best receiver in football?
No. I'm just sad he's the best receiver in football because he was a great like 5th, 6th round. Like he was going like he was like 4th, 5th, 6th round. Like nobody was like, Stephon Diggs. Like every year I was like, all right, thank you. I would take Diggs, and now it sucks because he's like number 1.
Well, now he went to Buffalo. He's a number 1 receiver. He
He's like-
has a
yeah.
way better quarterback thrown to him.
You think he's the best receiver in football?
No, he's number 1.
No,
like
I said one of.
he's definitely top 5 now.
Oh, 100%. I call him top 3.
I don't think he's one. If I had to pick one, it'd be if Aaron Rodgers is in Green Bay, it'd be Adams. Like if I had to pick one, it's Adams.
I was gonna say.
Well, are we talking about
Adams
for that, like fantasy or real life?
Fantasy?
Because those are 2
I'm
different
still
answers.
taking
Yeah,
Adams
fantasy
over
is
Diggs.
Devontae Adams. Yeah, yes, 100%.
Even real life, Devontae Adams is better than Diggs. Devontae Adams is better in both categories.
I think that's just like opinion based. Like Diggs may be run a better route, but I mean, I don't know. I never like put them 2 together and stats together. But I just know they're both like fucking really good. So I would if I had to choose Devontae Adams or Diggs in a fantasy league, I'd choose Adams. But
absolutely.
I like Diggs is like one of my favorite players. So
Yeah, he's fantastic.
That's
I think he's
your
being
guy.
drafted
but
as
if I'm
the
trying to
wide
win a
receiver
fantasy
3.
league, I'm gonna go Adams
Mm-hmm.
because Rodgers is fucking good, and Josh Allen's really good too. But
Yeah, but
Aaron
you
Rodgers
also
will
gotta-
throw the ball, and Josh Allen is more likely to run the ball.
That's what I was gonna say. You also got to consider that Josh Allen will also tuck it and run compared to Rodgers, who's gonna
Sling
throw
it.
70% of the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Diggs is currently being drafted as the wide receiver 3. Tyreek Hill is still being drafted as the wide.
Also the
receiver 2.
Cheetahs also fucking.
But I would rather have Diggs than Tyreek Hill.
I'm gonna agree with that. I think I would rather Diggs over Tyreek Hill because Tyreek Hill.
Hill's
is
not even the
bust.
number 1 receiver on his team. Kelsey is.
Yeah, I think the only reason I would think I want Diggs is just because the Cheetah is amazing, like so much fun to watch. Like, but I feel like he has Kelsey.
I feel
and
like the
just
cheetah
other-
can single-handedly win you a game.
Or he could also
He can
bust and not.
explode.
I hope he
mean,
explodes
there's
this
a
season.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he had a couple of weeks last year that he didn't even hit 10 points. He just.
Yeah, I have Kelsey in 2 leagues right now, so I'm really hoping like
Kelsey's always
like,
solid. Kelsey, undoubt.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
that tight end, the first tight end that you
He's
got.
tight end 1, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
having him as a tight end. Like I looked at my team, I'm like, I'm like not too satisfied, and then I'm like, I see him, I was like, all right, I had to give up a little bit of like I have on my team, I have Juju and I have Debo Samuels on the bench, but like Debo's projected like 14 points, and Juju's projected 11 week 1
I don't.
because he's going. Yeah, I'm not a big Juju guy either, but I had to pick him up. He was like next. I was in a bad spot, but I picked up Juju, and now I wasn't happy when I drafted him, but I was like,
There's no scenario where I take Juju either, ever.
but hopefully this is his year, you know, TikToking on them logos. Maybe
That I like about him.
maybe this.
That I like about it.
That I
mean,
like about him.
I remember when I picked up fucking Juju and OBJ like 2 years ago. I named my team Hands Team, thinking, yo, these were the best. Like this is when, what's his face? OBJ was like first year on the Browns, so I'm like fucking hyped about it. Like, and Juju's like first year in the league. I was like, this is it, fucking best hands in the league. And I'm pretty sure they both kept dropping like under 10 every week. I came in last in that league. That was a tough league. That was a very tough.
That happened to me last year in Daly's league. I took my wide receivers were Juju, OBJ, and AJ Green, and I was so confident. I was like, "All right, you know, AJ Green's coming back. He's got Joe Burrow. This is the year." And they all were just god awful.
Joe Burrow
You
did
took
not
a
like that.
gamble.
I told you this too. I'm pretty sure I told you, dude, Mikey. I named my team Hands team one year. I had OBJ, Juju, and I don't even know who my other one was. I was like, bro, good fucking luck with them because they're sometimes ass. And I keep falling into the OBJ name, bro. It's just OBJ. So I keep falling in. I keep trying to get him.
He has that capability to be a wide receiver one, but it's
Dude,
just
when I had him one year, I'm pretty sure I literally won with him one year when he was on the Giants and he was fucking nutty, making like diving one-handed catches against like the Redskins that one year, and then the one arm, like he was so good. And I just fucking, and now as soon as he goes to the Browns, my man's ass on a better team.
it also does well. It doesn't help that the Browns' like main game is just to run the ball every week.
One
How
game do be nasty.
That's
and
why I
That's one
ran away
punch
from
in the game.
Landry, like
like who was the Giants running back before Saquon Barkley?
Gallman. Oh, before I was like, who took over? I'll do it.
Oh
You
no,
see Wayne
before.
Gallman got traded?
He got dropped.
He got traded. He got put on a different team then.
What team? He went to the Niners and then they dropped him.
No, it was just something a few minutes ago.
Oh, I didn't see that then.
Oh, Falcons signed Wayne Gallman.
Oh, dope.
Sorry, Todd Gurley.
Oh, that's not on the team, isn't he?
Yeah, no.
No.
Is not on a team.
But
Imagine that.
who was before Saquon? I don't even
I
fucking
have
know.
no idea.
The main guy there, exactly. So the Giants never had to run the ball, so Eli Manning was just gonna yeet it to fucking OBJ every play over the best. So he was gonna have like 12 plus receptions a game, and his catchability is just one-handed dives into the end zone every week.
You're not wrong.
Although I do think OBJ has a good year this year. I think it's a little bit of a bounce back year,
I don't
especially
like
with
Landry.
Baker's.
That's what I thought last year.
I don't like Landry.
The
I
juice.
don't
I love Juice.
I think he's good. I just think there's too many weapons on that team for him to be good.
Fantasy value.
Fantasy wise,
Yeah,
fantasy value. I think he's probably a really great like wide receiver. Like I would love to have him on the Jets. I think he's pretty good, but it's just fantasy value. There's too many studs.
But he's been he's been like a safe floor wide receiver 3.
Like 3, yeah.
And but that's
I don't
fine though.
want
He'll
that.
get you 10 points, 10 to something points a week,
Nah,
and sometimes
he'll
you
probably-
need that on your bye weeks.
He'll probably squeak you 6 to 10.
Dude, you really what weapon have they added in the last 2 years? Did they
Kareem
already
Hunt.
have? They had him.
They got him last year, didn't they?
So,
You said the last 2 years.
In the last year, Landry was good last year. What happened? What changed?
How good though?
It's
Wasn't it
gonna not-
really good?
Yes, he averaged like 12 points a game.
I don't believe that.
I think the OBJ injury helped a little bit.
It definitely did.
Yeah.
OBJ going down definitely helped Landry's value, but
I think if that happens again, Landry will do a little bit better. But
the thing with the Browns wide receivers is they're just run first, and like Chris said,
They are.
That's why I've
OBJ, as good as he is and the amount of talent he has, my feelings for that man aside, he's a good wide receiver. He's a terrible fantasy pick, though, in my opinion.
And that's also why
that's why you sniped him from Chris last night, right?
I didn't take him.
Oh, who took him?
I wouldn't take
Landry,
OBJ.
I would. No one's. Oh, OBJ. Oh, Gubu sniped me.
Yes, Google got you.
That was one of the snipes out of the 4. And then what else did I know? I'm happy I didn't get OBJ because I realized I got Kareem Hunt, so I don't want. So Kareem Hunt. This is why I'll never draft Chubb because I feel like Kareem Hunt. After the half happens, I feel like that's Kareem Hunt's time to shine, Or every third down, my man is out there. Like I rather Kareem Hunt than Chubb. As a flex.
Yeah, I mean, both. It's still a 1-2 punch. I mean, both are gonna get you.
Oh no,
10
I think
plus
they're
points.
both.
Yeah.
I think they're both good,
That-
but I think Kareem Hunt is the one that they punch in. Like Chubb is the one that'll do first and second out, but Kareem Hunt will get the passing, obviously, and then the third down opportunities to like hop the line. But Chubb's a fucking truck.
I mean,
Like-
Chubb and Kareem Hunt are the only 2 running backs on the same team that you could legitimately start in your fantasy.
You could play
lineup.
both, yeah. Mhm.
And like be okay with it. Like you
Yeah.
you're gonna be fine with playing.
You could have
both
Chubb
Hunt
as your
and
RB1,
Chubb.
and then
You can have them both as your RB. You don't even have to flex
yeah.
one. You can literally legit. I was so close to drafting Hunt after having Chubb as well last night, and I don't know who I passed up over him. And then Chris ended up drafting him after my pick. But I was contemplating with Burns, like, do I want to take Kareem Hunt and have Kareem Hunt and Chubb, and I ended up not doing it. But I don't even remember who I passed up, who I took. Who I took. I gotta look at my team real quick because I know what round I was in.
I can't wait to draft the whole entire
Bucks offense.
Bucks offense. It's 100% possible. As much as you tell me it's not. If I start off by drafting Evans, then Godwin 1 and 2. No one's going for Evans and Godwin 1 or 2.
Robbie Anderson.
And
I took Robbie Anderson over Kareem Hunt.
That's it. You're talking about something. I was like, Robbie Anderson ain't on that team.
I'm just looking up. I took Robbie Anderson over Kareem Hunt.
I can easily do it. Like Tom Brady's not going till late. Gronk's not going till late. AB's not going till late. Who's the running back? Oh, then I grab after I grab Godwin Evans, I grab Leonard Fournette and then Rojo because there's no way they're going either third or fourth.
No, you'd have to go Evans, Godwin for 2 rounds.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Evans, Godwin, Rojo, Leonard. I don't think it matters there because they're both low. And then I grab Brady, Gronk, defense, suck up. I literally could have. Oh, and then I had to grab AB in there. Ooh.
Whoa! You also need another guy in there. You show him a little bit of love.
So I have to grab AB.
That's not who I'm talking about, young man.
Scotty Miller?
No.
I didn't even hear we listened.
Better. Giovanni Bernard.
You get out.
Get out of here.
The third running back.
Can you keep from the chat?
That's the dude That's the dude getting all the little dinky passes.
Drag him out.
It
doesn't matter. Dinky pass. Tom Brady scoring the points. Tom Brady's gonna score the points.
He's their James White.
Anyway, so yeah, I think it's highly possible that I can do that.
A real coin after made a good point.
Your Bucks bye week is a straight up L.
Oh yeah, I said that. I mean, that's
straight up L.
Yeah, but you only lose one. But you go like 15-1. It doesn't matter.
I mean, it won't be a straight up L, right? Because then I have all that bench spot, right? So I can save that bench spot for the bye week. I may have 2 people on the starting.
You only get 6
You don't
people.
have enough bench.
Exactly. So I'm gonna have some people dropping 0, but it won't maybe be like a total L. Maybe I'll drop like the kicker 1 week because no one's gonna pick up suck up, on that 1 week and just hopefully have to get him back.
Chris, I assure you, if you draft the Bucks team and I watch you drop one, I'm waiver wiring him.
I'm gonna be toxic.
I will waiver wire the second I see you.
I mean, all right, I don't have the kicker. I'm really mad I didn't draft Eckler though, because I really want that signed jersey. I gotta get him. Did you see his tweet?
I wanted Eckler to be honest with you, but
yeah, apparently if you draft Eckler and have him in your starting lineup, there's like a contest. If you send him a picture or something like that, he'll send you a signed jersey.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was talking about the other day when I said I wanted Eckler.
You don't listen.
Someone let Daly know that he has Eckler.
Oh yeah, he does have Boston Eckler.
Mm-hmm.
Mikey, I said, did you see what Eckler said? You said that tweet, and I said, yeah. What tweet?
I thought you meant a different tweet.
What else did he tweet? I don't have a Twitter, and I saw it.
About him being the. Well, I didn't have I just seen on Bleacher Report. He said he was going to be the RB1 this season. Like, get ready for him. I didn't see anything about a contest on that though.
Told him that. But yeah. No.
I believe you that there's a tweet like that. I just didn't see it.
You know who I think might be the most underrated player in fantasy this year? Just basing off of his ranking. And now he's being drafted.
Pitts.
Chris Carson. Chris Carson is being drafted as the RB16. He is ranked under David Montgomery. I had Chris Carson last year. I know Chris Carson can have some injury problems, but when he is on the field, he's going to get you 15-plus points. It's going to happen.
You know, Austin Eckler had a League of Legends tournament that you can 1v1 him?
That's pretty wild.
Reel it in, brother.
It's pretty wild. But, no, I think the two, and I'm gonna probably hate myself for saying this because we also have another draft on Monday together, but I have high hopes for Najee and Pitts, the 2 rookies. I think they're gonna ball. I'm just
so uncomfortable at where Najee is being drafted after Clyde last year.
Well, Clyde wasn't terrible last year.
It's not his fault.
Had Clyde. Clyde won me a few games,
but he also was his ADP was like 5.
Yeah, he was being drafted high.
I think I got Clyde at 6 last year or 5. One of the other.
Yeah, at least Najee's not going till like round 2. That makes you a little more comfortable.
Yeah, I got Najee round 2 on like the 24th pick, whatever it is.
Yeah, so that's good. His ADP is 15, so that's a good pick for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Steve, I saw you pick up Kyle Pitts in like the 5th round, and I said in the chat, I was like, "You go, Steve. I respect the Kyle Pitts in the 5th round.
Listen,
I wasn't gonna do it, but I respect it."
I watch a lot of college football. I didn't actually watch.
I was a beast.
I did not watch Pitts. I mean, no, I did watch Pitts. I didn't watch Najee Harris. I did watch Pitts because Gator, but I have very high hopes for that pick.
He's just so athletic.
I think he's gonna ball with Atlanta, and Atlanta has been saying that they want to move him around for the formation and put him all over the field to create mismatches. And you know what? Maybe week 3, week 4, I think that's gonna be Matt Ryan's second favorite target behind Ridley. Goal and red zone. I think Pitts is going to be a menace in the red zone. So
That's fair. He's good size.
That's why I was like, you know what? You could draft Kittle, you could draft Kelsey. I'm gonna get more value for position players because my eyes were all on Pitts the entire time. Last night's draft literally couldn't have gone any better in my head. Like everyone I wanted and like mapped out before we started drafting, I essentially got. So, I think I was sniped like once or twice with Corey Davis and Elijah Moore, and I was pissed. But other than that, I was pretty solid.
Yo, Corey Davis over here.
Mikey, you literally drafted him right before me. Like if you didn't draft Corey Davis when it came back around to me, he was going in my lineup.
I was pretty excited I got Corey Davis. I really wanted Michael Thomas at like 9 or 10.
Mm-hmm. Well,
because it was a keeper.
League, exactly.
But I didn't. But I wasn't. But someone took him literally like 2 picks before me. I was like, God damn it! So I took Marquise Callaway and Corey Davis, and I was like, you know what? Those are 2 wide receivers I'm very happy with getting at this stage of the game.
Mm-hmm. It was.
You know who I'm pretty happy with? Someone I think might be huge towards the end of the season. Michael Carter from your boys' Jets.
I think he's got potential.
I think by like week 8, you might see him as the team's starting number 1 running back.
Now, if we still had Adam Gase, I would say I would disagree with you, but I have high
hopes.
Yeah,
100%.
I have high hopes with the Jets not finishing in dead last. I think they still finish in last, but not as bad as they would if they had Gase. If that makes sense.
Worse than the Dolphins?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. The Dolphins are a good team.
The Jets are still finishing last in the East.
Mm-hmm.
Not a true fan.
Being a true fan means you're realistic. I'm not one of those, oh my God, this is our year. I'm realistic in every sport.
Yeah, enough of that with the Mets, okay?
But it is our year.
Jesus Christ.
Willie. You gotta believe in Zach Willie.
I do like him more than Darnold.
I already got a Zach attack jersey.
I think the Jets beat the Panthers week 1.
If we lose to the Panthers week 1, we fucking lost the season.
There's nothing more that I want than to beat Sam Darnold in week 1. I want to pick 6 him like twice.
I have a Sam Darnold Funko Pop, right? I want to burn it.
You should.
I want to cut it up.
You should.
I want
Do
to
it
fit
on
this
stream.
anything in there.
You should.
Do it on stream. I have 1 viewer. I'll just bring it to someone's house and just do it. Mikey, you want to add them to your collection? Look at that wall of Funkos.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could. I'll take them if you don't want them. Big wall. Almost at the ceiling.
Quite a collection.
The hate for Darnold, man. It's not like he did anything malicious to you.
No,
the only
he
reason-
just sucked.
I think Adam Gase was
Listen,
like...
if you're a New York athlete,
Newark.
you have to
Knock.
expect that we are a different breed of fans, and if you are mediocre in not New York, you can get by, but if you're mediocre in New York, you're gonna get trashed.
And Javi Baez.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Lindor, Baez from the Mets. I mean, good for their organizations are having a bad year. If they were having this type of year in Cleveland or Chicago, they wouldn't be getting booed. But you come to New York, it is a completely different level and atmosphere with your fans, and you could be the hero one day and then go 0 for 5 with 5 strikeouts and get booed the very next. We are relentless, and you can't take it personal. So
I agree.
I love
You
you
saying,
wearing
Chris?
Cam Newton jersey.
He tried.
Yeah, Mike.
He tried.
He tried.
Do you think now Cam goes anywhere?
Yeah, he's gonna sign to be a backup with like Philly or something. Maybe
What do you
Dallas. Who knows?
What do you mean Minshew's already in Philly?
Hope
Shut
he
up.
can become a backup on New York Jets.
What
Slam
Yes.
Neuters.
was even our backup? Do we even have a backup?
Some new names.
No.
Let's get Cam in here. Fuck it. Why not? Make him
Yeah,
the
listen.
running back.
Mac
That's what the
Jones,
problem is.
baby.
Make him a tight end, bro. If Tim Tebow
Make
can do
him
it,
a-
Cam can do it.
I'll be getting a
Tebow
Mac Jones
fucking-
jersey soon. Don't worry.
I like Mac Jones. He's gonna be
Macadamia
fun.
nuts.
Good.
It's
let's
wild
see.
because what is it? What is the stat that Josh Allen at 25 is the youngest
Yeah.
quarterback?
No AFC East quarterback is over 25.
We are all over the age of 25. What the hell did we do wrong in our life?
Yeah.
Where did
My
we go
parents don't
wrong?
Hate to see it.
My parents don't let me play football.
Parents didn't know what football was.
Yeah, that's very. I learned volleyball and soccer, and that was it.
Should've bitched out about football.
Another big ol' late pick. I got one in one of my drafts. I didn't get in the other two. I think that this is also like could be huge for your team. Being drafted at wide receiver 45 is Mike Williams. Mike Williams is always super talented. He's had some issues, but he's got Justin Herbert now in his second year, and it's a contract year, and the Chargers have said they do not want to sign him. So I think this is going to be a big year for Mike Williams.
I think I picked him up.
I know I have him in one league.
I'm
I'm
pretty sure
very
I picked
upset I
him
didn't get
up.
him in all
I have
three.
Williams.
Definitely going to be at least I think going to be a nice year for
I
him.
drafted Williams late too. I drafted him in like the
Yeah.
8th round.
Like I said, he's getting his ADP is wide receiver 45, so late.
Yeah, I got him like in the 8th.
Yeah, you can get him mad late, which is nice.
And even there's Marvin Jones Jr. too. He's getting drafted at wide receiver 55.
I love
and-
Marvin Jones. I'm so mad that got sniped.
Again, that's another safe floor pick. Even though the Jaguars receiving core is loaded, he's still a safe floor option.
Mm-hmm. You got to see how
That receiving core is nuts.
you got to see how Trevor Lawrence still plays.
Well, yeah,
So
I think that'll be okay.
there's a bunch of people who think that Trevor Lawrence is going to be a bust. I am not one of those people, but we got to see how Trevor Lawrence plays. I mean, you could think that he's going to come out, being a big gunslinger and everything. Marvin Jones may be a complete, absolute bust. So I feel like where he's getting drafted is probably the right move. The
I think Marvin
Jaguars,
Jones.
the Jaguars are going to win like 2 games this year. If that, Houston's not going to win a game at all. If we're going to be real here.
Yeah, 100%.
After-
Neither is Detroit.
No, Detroit will probably squeak out a couple, but there's no scenario where I see Houston winning a game at all. That is a free win, and if you lose to Houston, then like, what are you doing? Houston's definitely the worst team in the league by far.
I do agree. Unless Watson starts playing, but I don't personally.
Yeah,
see
but
that
you know what?
happening.
Who do they even have? I mean, Houston is just completely.
Don't they have Brandon Cooks?
They do still have Brandon Cooks. They have
And who'd they get? They got Philip Lindsay.
they have Philip Lindsay. They still
Rex
have
Burkhead, Mark
They
Ingram,
still have David Johnson.
They got Rex Burkhead. Okay, I got to root for the Texans.
Yeah,
and Mark Ingram.
They're not going to win a single game this year.
No, with
Their
that defense,
their
it was
defense is
trash.
awful too. Yeah, I mean,
And I feel bad for those players because like it's not their fault, but they do not deserve to win a game.
Yeah, if you have anyone on your team playing against the fucking Texans, I don't care if he's like the 4th string, you're gonna throw him in there just because he probably is gonna just get you at least 12, right? 10, 12. Just because of how easy it's gonna be able to get yardage and scores.
Houston is a free win
Yeah.
for any team that plays it.
Ooh, here's something interesting. According to Fantasy Pros, the top sleeper in fantasy football is Trey Lance,
Ah, Mr.
the
J.
number
Daly.
1 sleeper.
Hmm.
I can see it. I mean, San Francisco's receivers are good.
They are. You got
Debo,
you got Ayuk, yeah, Kittle.
If they stay
Kittle.
healthy.
Which Kittle's really the only one that has a big problem with that, but hopefully he stays.
I think Debo also has a huge problem with that too.
Was Debo hurt last year?
Debo was hurt.
Oh yeah, because
He
I
had
remember I picked up AU.
he had a groin injury.
Yeah, okay.
Someone's groin. Tebow's hurt.
Sam Darnold's on the list of top sleepers with an
I
ADP
say
of
no.
I don't even
I say
think
no, it's
Sam
a bad
Darnold.
list.
QB 30
I don't think Sam Darnold even got drafted in our league.
because his ADP is QB 30, so it'd be 2 quarterback leagues.
Yeah, no
You
shot.
might see him go.
If
we
you
got
have Sam
Antonio
Darnold
Brown
on your
on
fantasy
there.
football team and you have him starting, then like you probably shouldn't play fantasy football.
Yeah.
Justin
Agreed.
Fields on that list.
Like, and that's not even like me trying to hate on him. Like, there are just so many better quarterbacks that you can have.
Yeah, 100%. I could possibly see it in a 2 QB league,
Yeah.
but in a 1, absolutely not.
Well, I mean, 2 QB league, you're gonna probably have to.
Almost,
Depending on how many, pretty much, yeah. I mean, I can definitely see Sam Darnold being in a 2 QB league because there's definitely worse quarterbacks in the league than he is.
Oh, Drew Lock.
Yeah.
Not even starting.
Teddy
Teddy B.
Exactly, Teddy B. That helped out Broncos receivers. Your boy Cortland Sutton, little
I like
Noah
Sutton.
Font,
I like Sutton
Jerry
a lot.
Jeudy.
I love Cortland Sutton. Everyone lets me go pretty low, and I get him like as my like 4th, 3rd wide receiver, and I'm like,
I forget he's like alive, honestly, because last year I had him last year, and then he played 1 quarter and tore his MCL, or whatever he did, and I just kind of forgot about him.
I had him and Kenny Galladay in Burns' league, and Kenny Galladay played like 2 games. Thank God I had Will Fuller, who came out of the fucking blue with Deshaun Watson after the disgusting Bill O'Brien trade.
Go.
See, I'm not really high on Galladay. I don't trust Danny Dimes.
No, not at all. You should.
If he's healthy, I think he'll be a solid flex option.
Potentially.
The worst feeling. That is literally the worst feeling when you're watching your person go down. Like when you watch your fucking fantasy football player, you see he's hurt. It's just like,
dude, I
please be
pretty
okay.
much had like a mental
And they're
breakdown.
not okay. Poke him with a stick.
I had like a mental breakdown.
Get up.
when CMC went down like week 3.
CMC went down.
I was like, well, there goes my season. CMC's done. It's over.
Bro, I traded CMC for Melvin Gordon and Diggs in week 3. That was nice.
That was a very smart play.
Mm-hmm.
And his reports kept saying he'll be back in a few weeks. He'll be back in a few weeks. And Matt Matter's like, I'll take the gamble. I was like, nah, get this shit out of my hands. You offer me Diggs, I'm gonna take Diggs. So I got Diggs, and then CMC came back like week 9. Finally comes back, drops like a 30-point game,
And then
is hurt again.
Got hurt again.
Yeah, I remember because I played Matt Maggio that week, and he dropped 30 on me. I was like, God damn it! And then CMC's out for another 2 weeks, and I'm like, well, I'm glad he came back just to fuck me in the ass and then just leave. That was thank you, Christian. But it's okay, Christian, because I have you on 3 of my 4 teams so far, and you'll take Promised Land.
You know what's so sad about that? Everyone who's listening and watching, Mikey had 2 first-round picks, 1 second-round pick, yet he has them in 3 leagues.
Wait, who went first when you went second?
Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Dude's an idiot.
I had insider trading before that too, because our friend Rory knows the guy who had the first pick, and he's like, "Yo, by the way, you're probably gonna get CMC," and I'm like, "Why?" And he sent me a screenshot, and he's like, "Yo, my bad, I'm not there, but I queued Derrick Henry and Dalvin Cook just in case," and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna get CMC at number 2. Oh my god, I'm gonna get CMC." Holy shit, it felt so good.
After the podcast, I need you guys to screenshot that man's team and send it to me because I gotta see how he drafted for the rest of this. Actually, you know what? Let's expose him on the podcast. Binkz and Doodle Effect. We're gonna expose him. Say his team. Everyone listening and viewing is gonna want to know.
I was gonna
say his team. Expose that man. Don't say his name, obviously, but like just say I need to hear this fool.
Do that.
All right, let's go.
That wasn't him.
Wow, Chris woke up and just tried violence, you know.
No, that wasn't him anyway, so you're fine, Chris.
All right, so his starting lineup.
I'm not telling you his name.
His starting
lineup gonna
lineup
fucking know.
Is
the
quarterback Baker Mayfield. His 2 running backs are Derrick Henry and James Robinson. His 2 wide receivers are Mike Evans and Kenny Galladay. His tight end is Jonnu Smith. His flex is Gus Edwards. His defense is the Ravens and has Harrison Butker as his kicker. His bench is nothing too bad. Not yet. His best player on the... okay. Matt Stafford as a backup quarterback. Michael Pittman Jr., Jalen Waddle, Carlos Hyde, whoever this guy is, Tyson Williams, Jared Cook, and Sterling Shepard.
That's gross. You know, it's a weird thing. Why do I like his bench wide receivers more than his
His
starting
bench,
wide
it's
receivers?
actually, no. Honestly, for a bench, that's not bad.
I'm a big fan of Waddle. I think he's gonna be a stud.
Waddle.
Waddle's gonna be a stud.
I took him in like the very late round, so I'm hoping he fucking like pops off with his college quarterback, and I just get like a steal for that
Waddle's
keeper
gonna be
league.
a stud. I don't like his team at all. Personally, just
The Finns? You not big on the Finns this year?
I just don't like.
Oh, you mean this guy's team?
Yeah, I don't like his team.
Yeah, no, it's bad. It's not
his
good.
running back committee is not good. His bench wide receivers, I think, are better than his starting.
Well, honestly, his running backs are fine. Derrick Henry and James Robinson, that's fine. His receivers are not good.
You see, I don't really like James Robinson. Personally,
Well, Etienne got hurt, so like he's the only running back, and he did great. He did good last year, so that's an RB2. We take.
Yeah, I agree with that statement with Doodle.
But Gus Edwards as your flex, that's a tough.
Well,
Gus Edwards
is going to be the starter.
Yeah, you're right.
But regardless, it's a risky move to play any Ravens running back when the quarterback is also the running back, and probably a better running back than the running back. So it's a tough. I mean, I had Dobbins last year, and I would like pull my hair out because Lamar would just on the play, player options. Lamar always takes it, and so
that league's a wrap anyway. I'm winning that league, like hands down. That league's a wrap. Doesn't matter.
Which one?
Rory's league. My team's disgusting.
Brave words.
My team is absolutely gross.
Bold of you.
I'll see you on the gridiron.
Anyway, we are.
We don't play the game anymore.
We're running up the time right now, boys. Granted, it's our first episode back since the hiatus. We will be doing weekly podcasts once again for football. We will not be missing any weeks unless there's like a dire emergency. But think of this as season 2 of the Binkz and Doodle effect. Started off with a nice fantasy discussion. Comment down below your fantasy team. We want to read it. I want to see.
I will rate those teams, baby.
We will definitely rate them. And
each of us will pick our favorite.
There you go. Every single one.
This
of
guy,
us.
Mikey. What a guy!
Every single one of us. Will
let us know the type of scoring, your pick, and how many people are in the league, and we'll give you what we think is your best team.
Look at that face.
I love that, Mikey.
Chris is looking at me like I'm a goober. Fuck you, Chris.
We need to have Mikey on the cast more often.
I literally know nothing.
We definitely
football.
need Mikey on the cast more often, especially now with football season coming up. I feel like we're gonna have a lot more guests. You know, we have that. So
apparently, we're the only. Me and you are the only people that watch more than one sport.
I know these uncultured swines over here. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Binkz and Doodle Effect is back. Thank you for giving us 40 episodes. We enjoy doing it. We love it. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, hit the like button, comment down below, like I said, your fantasy team. Until next time, guys.
Stay sexy.
Peace out.